Robin's always finds out.
That's such a good line.
I love that line.
Well, welcome back everybody to another MCU review. We have finally got another 4-person review for you, so the two usual of
Jonah Morgan.
Logan Wilson.
and the return of
Jackson Chapman.
I'm so sorry. I say it different every time.
That's true, he does.
I always have a different
Do I
inflection.
actually redo that? I'm
Hello.
so sorry.
no, we're good. That's the thing for him. But today we're going to be talking about Ant-Man. So we're actually recording this before Age of Ultron. So it'll be interesting. So what were some things we didn't like about the movie?
The whole cop subplot with the stepdad isn't fantastic.
It's not bad, but it's not.
Because there's just kind of two undercover cops there at the very end of the movie, like trying to arrest people, and there's an exploding building. What are they gonna do?
Another villain with like a very not drawn out backstory. They're just like, here he is.
I do like him though.
I know. I think he's great.
I like Yellow Jacket, but he's like Ronan. He could have been a lot better.
They could have developed him a little more. Maybe
I
shown
love the
some
suit
like.
though.
Yeah, that's sick. They could have shown some scenes with him and like, you know, when he was like
When he was young.
when he was younger and he was like Pym's apprentice or whatever.
I'm trying to
Because they just kind of glossed over that and they're just like, here he is.
There's nothing
It was funny.
inherent.
It was funny. Baskin Robbins always finds out.
Jackson hasn't seen this in a long time, so
It's been a very long time. I saw it in theaters one time and don't really remember
He's
much
just
from
here.
it.
there's nothing about it that's inherently wrong. Evangeline Lilly's hair does get on my nerves.
Oh my gosh, I was literally about to say, you want to talk about bad, but not in a good way? Evangeline Lilly's hair.
Yeah.
That thing looks like a straight up helmet.
Dude, it looks like my hair.
It looks like a 1920s football helmet.
Oh my god. And then Eamon and Lost are like, nah,
It's like a Lego
just do
hairpiece.
Evangeline Lilly's regular
It's like
hair.
a Lego hairpiece.
Oh my gosh, it
It
is.
does.
Yeah.
There's nothing about this movie that's really like bad or anything.
No.
Yeah, I agree with that. This movie's great.
Love this movie. Getting to one of my favorite things of the movie,
Michael Pena.
Paul Rudd as
Michael
Ant-Man,
Pena?
as
Michael
Scott.
Pena?
Yeah.
That's the actor.
Yes, he's incredible.
But first, our main character of Ant-Man, Scott Lang, played by Paul Rudd. He's one of
Another
my
great
favorites.
casting.
Good casting.
Another great casting.
I remember before this movie, no one cared about Scott Lang, because when you thought Ant-Man before this movie came out, you usually thought Hank Pym.
That's like the standard comic Ant-Man is Hank Pym.
Yeah, standard comics. This is like the
Said
first
they made
time
him
where
old, dude.
this is the first time where they make Scott Lang's Ant-Man a big deal.
And they picked Paul Rudd, who a lot of people know from that one episode of Friends.
Oh,
Hold on. It was multiple
It was
episodes.
multiple-
it was multiple
Hey,
episodes.
that's Phoebe's. I'm about to say
Husband.
wife. Husband. I was literally about to mention
Here's where Jackson can.
No, literally I was gonna be like, where was Phoebe Buffay in this movie? And I was like, are they gonna understand that?
No,
But-
that was where a lot of people knew him from was Friends, and so he doesn't look much
He's
different.
also a big Kansas City Chiefs football fan.
He is a
He
Kansas
is.
City
Big
fan.
Yeah,
Kansas
he is.
City
He
fan.
is a Kansas City fan, so that is actually very fitting that you're wearing that because he's
This
a huge
is-
Kansas City fan.
Wow.
I didn't even
He
know
was
that.
at the
Wow.
Super Bowl.
Yes, he
The one they
was.
won.
He was at the Super Bowl.
I respect
I think
Paul
the one
Rudd
they
so
lost.
much.
He was actually, when I went to Kansas City Royals game, he was actually at that game.
That's sick.
No, he wasn't.
Aw. Is he Kansas City Royals?
Yeah,
fan?
he's a Royals man.
Okay, yeah.
He's from Kansas City, I
Okay,
think.
see, yeah.
Was he actually there? No.
But I love Scott's whole journey throughout the movie of being in jail for a couple of
Yeah.
years, having to struggle to see his daughter, and
It's great.
being just this
Very good.
casual thief who finds the Ant-Man gear, which I like Ant-Man's suit in this movie.
Yeah, I think
It's not the
cool.
best Ant-Man
It's-
suit, but
Yeah, it very much is like motorcycle suit. Like a lot of things in like modern superhero films, it just kind of looks like motorcycle leather.
But this case, it works because of the fact that it has not been modified from
Yeah.
when it was used in like the
Right.
1970s or
Very
80s.
vintage. It looks good.
It looks cool.
How come superheroes can never have a good relationship with their kids? Ever.
Now that
Yeah,
Name a superhero that has a good relationship with their kids.
can't. Well,
Can't.
it's
Well,
just
Iron
kind of a
Man, but,
superhero
like, he
trait.
doesn't
It's
They
just
always-
a trait. We don't like our kids.
Superheroes have to have like
Some-
troubling family
some
issues.
sort of trauma.
moral story is
Oh, their
kids
parents died
stink.
or something.
Yeah.
They always have to have some sort
Moral
of
story.
family.
That's why Tony Stark. Wait, no, he ended up having a kid. Never mind, I was about to say.
Yeah, I ended up
But then he
having a
died, so.
kid. Don't have kids.
He's dead.
Nice.
Don't have
Die.
kids. But the moral of the story is this kid, her dad is a straight up thief.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's
a
fun.
criminal, but like not like a violent criminal, a cool criminal,
Smart criminal.
a cool criminal.
Smooth criminal.
Wasn't a violent
Some
crime.
may
It
say.
was a cool criminal.
Michael Jackson.
As much Jackson says, you've been hit by a
I'm here to provide comedy.
Just bits. He's here for bits.
His group of 3 friends.
Dude, yeah, they're great.
Luis is the best character in Marvel.
He is so good. I absolutely adore.
You remember that
scenes where
petition
he's,
that
like, telling
people?
stories.
You remember the petition where somebody wanted them to do that for the entire MCU?
Please.
I would love that.
Him telling a story in the MCU. Yeah.
I would love
No,
that.
the
It's
scenes
a
where it's
6-hour
like
movie.
where it's him talking, but everyone is like mouthing over his words.
Exactly
is
what he
so
says.
funny.
No, it's so good.
Especially when it's Falcon at the very end.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Luis is one of the best parts of this movie.
Yeah, he's incredible.
Every movie he's in, he's one of the best.
Michael
That-
Pena is hilarious.
That just stands for the second movie too.
Yeah.
He's just the
He's
best part of
great.
the second movie as well.
Second
I think I've seen that one.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Tough.
No, but he's a great character. All of them are really funny. That one dude is in so many things.
One of
now.
them's
Yeah,
the
One of them's
Russian
a-
dude.
Yes.
He's in a lot of
Suicide Squad?
stuff. Yeah, he was a main character in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, he is in
He's in a lot of stuff lately. He's been in a lot of crap.
Also, you know the rapper that you know T.I.
Yeah.
Whatever you like. That's T.I.
Is it really? I
That's
never even
that's
thought
the
about
guy that sings. You can have whatever you like.
Aside from her hair, Hope as a character is
Annoying.
bit of a pill to swallow.
She is a little bit obnoxious
But-
sometimes.
It when you hear about like the stuff like she goes through, it makes sense why, and she gets more likable by the end. When
Yeah.
you first see her,
No,
she's not.
Her
the
entire
most
character
likable.
trait is, "Hey, I argued with my dad a
Right.
lot."
No, and she's
daddy
super...
issues.
No, yes, daddy issues. That's her character
I
in the
think
beginning. Is daddy
Superheroes
issues.
can't have good relationships with their parents, man.
Or just family in general.
Family.
Yeah, it's just there's always some sort of family issue. But no, she's like an
No.
obnoxious teenager at the beginning of this movie.
She is. She,
But she gets better by the end.
She does get better, and I like her in the second.
but her
movie
her
better.
whole entire thing is she wants to do the job herself because she knows more about it than
Right,
most of
and
us
then
do.
it takes her forever.
But then he's like, "Your mom's dead because
of that,
of that." So no.
it takes her forever to like realize. Oh wait, the reason he doesn't want me to do it is because he's protecting me.
But yeah,
But he
it's
goes
sort of,
about
it's
it
sort of
in
a
the worst
typical
way
thing
He
of like.
does. Hank Pym is not a good dad. He's a
No,
terrible
Hank Pym's
father.
a terrible father.
He's a horrible father.
I like Hank as a
It's a
character.
consistent
Oh no,
Marvel
Hank as a
father
character
thing.
is my favorite part of this entire movie.
Howard Stark was an awful father as well, so it's
Howard Stark sucks.
consistent Marvel.
Do we
trait.
want to talk about the beginning of the movie where Howard Stark's in the beginning?
Yeah,
It's
he
Howard
was in the
and
that
beginning.
other that other random guy,
and the dude
and then
gets,
and then
like,
Best
The
Girl-
guy that gets messed up by him.
Yeah.
and then Best Girl Peggy,
How's your face?
and then Best Girl Peggy is also there too.
Oh yeah, Peggy's in that.
And
well.
as Christian would
Yay.
say, what Haley Atwell's what?
Bad.
Oh, God.
A baddie, some may say.
Baddie.
Christian just said bad.
A baddie.
Yeah, Michael Douglas as Hank Pym is my favorite part of this movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like he might not have been the best dad, but it's like
I love.
that's
I
his
sort
character.
of
I also love Michael Douglas
Being a crap father. That's
being a
his character.
terrible.
But no, he does a good job. His voice is satisfying to listen to, I think.
Yes, it is.
yeah.
It's a nice voice.
One of my favorite things about this movie is compared to the movie right beforehand with Age of Ultron. This movie is very small scale. It is a very
That
small
was
scale.
that was the worst joke you ever made.
It's not even a joke. It's just a thing. It's a small
Oh
scale
yeah,
thing.
did you even think about that? The pun there that could be
I
made?
did before I
You
was about to
laughed
say-
before you said it.
Because I realized it as I was thinking it. But
No,
it's like, it's
the
just
final fight of the film is had on like a children's like
Which
a
is one of the
toy
funniest
table.
things.
legit. I know it fits
It's
so well
amazing.
that I love it.
No, I love the wide
But-
shots of stuff just like falling over.
No, and I love the shot of like Yellow Jacket gets knocked onto the track, just a giant Thomas the Tank
Yeah.
Engine
And then
train
just-
is coming
just-
towards him, and then it cuts away, and then it just boop.
It's very enjoyable to watch.
No, it's really
Yeah.
fun.
I like all of the action scenes in this movie because they're so unique. Just seeing him go small and go big, especially the fight with Falcon.
I would love to see the behind the scenes footage of like the one where he's taking out a whole bunch of guards. Like the behind the scenes footage.
Like, he just
it's
jumps at
them just like falling for
and,
no
and
reason.
so yeah, and when he's big and he gets small, the behind the scenes is just him jumping at them and then they cut.
yeah, and then they cut, and then they like take him away out of the frame, and then the guys
movie,
just like fall over.
the movie, like with how much CGI had to be done for this movie, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
movie looks good. There's really no
Because
slip-ups.
like over half the movie is CGI because he's
Yeah.
Oh.
small.
Best character in the movie, Anthony.
No,
Anthony, rest in peace.
he's dead.
He died.
He
This
died.
movie makes you feel bad when an ant dies.
Yeah, the fight
Dude,
with Falcon. that was
okay,
cool,
how
too.
did he hit the ant
Huh?
with
With a bullet?
How did he
Yeah, I don't know.
shoot that ant
Well, he was-
without hitting Scott?
He shot. He shot.
He
him
didn't
off the
hit
ant.
Scott.
To be fair, he shot a couple bullets, and there's how many ants in that area, so a bullet's gonna hit.
But he didn't hit Scott.
I think it's
That's my thing.
He just shot an ant.
He
I don't
shoot-
question it.
And then the wing perfectly falls off and like flutters.
Yeah, like
to
flutters
the
down.
ground.
Scott, hey, he just had shield. You know, the ant didn't have shield.
He didn't have plot. He didn't have plot armor.
No.
He didn't have plot armor.
He popped 2 minis.
He popped 2 minis. He
Yeah.
has no words.
Trying to make a Fortnite.
This is all. This is all Jackson's in this video.
No, save the Fortnite references for Endgame.
Oh, bet.
Oh, I actually like that beginning dialogue when he's going to Avengers Campus, and they think it's nothing big, and then Scott's going down. It's like, you said it was an abandoned warehouse.
Oh.
It's
That
not.
was a great scene.
It's
I love
not.
that.
That's the way the Avengers logo.
And it's because it used to be in a.
No, I love that fight with him and Falcon. That was cool.
That was a cool.
That
scene.
was cool.
He shrinks.
He shrinks.
He'd go big and then he'd go big.
He do be shrinking.
He go big a couple
He
movies.
goes-
Yeah,
he
you
go
think
big-
about
he
it,
go
like,
big in next
in the
He go
later
big next
movies
movie.
that aren't his like movies, they have to make him big, or like he really has no relevance in those fights because you just can't see him. They had to make him like.
They
big.
start making him go.
Unless it's
big
like
next
unless it's
movie.
like, hey, he's inside of Iron Man now.
Yeah,
You
he's
can't
inside
see,
of Iron Man.
You can't.
Pause. He's inside of Thanos.
Pause. Yeah, pause.
Seriously, why
Why
didn't?
didn't?
you
Yeah.
Why didn't you-
I mean, the movie's pretty simple. It's not
I mean,
like.
it's not very crazy. It gets a little bit more bonkers later with like the quantum realm crap.
Whenever I saw this first come out, I mean, I was younger, obviously, so that sheep dying messed me up.
The sheep.
The,
Oh,
the
yeah.
sheep that dies.
Yeah.
I do love the
that.
end when like the ant grows bigger, goes down the stairs, walks up the front, and the other guy goes.
That's one messed up dog. I love that. That's one messed up dog.
I do also like the ending where he goes subatomic, which is a big plot.
That visually is so cool.
Yeah,
It
That
looks
looks
like
so
Doctor
sick.
Strange.
Yeah, it's like Doctor
Strange
type
before
movie.
Doctor Strange.
It's really cool.
That was
Doctor
really cool,
Strange
and then he
really
found a way to
was.
come back,
Yeah,
which has
it's
Hank,
the
which
thing.
sets up the sequel of having Hank thinking, "Can we bring her back?"
So what does he do? He puts one of those growy things
Yeah,
into
in
his
the
thing,
regulator.
and then he puts the thing in the thing, and then he things, and,
Yep.
and then he.
and then
He takes what was in the regulator out. He takes one of the blue discs that make him grow big
Growy
into the
Growy
regulator, and
things.
then grows.
Christian, what were you saying?
Hey!
I was saying how I like how the movie ends with just Luis's narration.
Yeah,
And he narrates over Stan Lee.
and that's
You
the
know what I
Stan Lee cameo.
I know.
And
Super stupid fine.
Fine.
And
yeah.
another thing I actually really like is that a very small reference that they make is when he's narrating over Falcon talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and they hint towards Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Like,
Crawling
Yeah,
up. He
crawling
says they're
up
crawling
walls,
up
yeah.
walls now.
Because Spider-Man's definitely around at this time, and he's just like running around in a
he's
tracksuit and like
just
That
running
was
around
that
with
was
a
where we
rush.
found.
Which Spider-Man?
Tom.
Tom.
Are we sure it's in this universe?
Yeah.
Are we positive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we ever positive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was this one, yes.
Okay, I was just
Okay.
just checking.
Yeah, no, it's just Tom running around a hoodie.
But there's nothing really else about Ant-Man. It's pretty
Yeah, it's
simple.
pretty straightforward.
We kind of went back to straightforward compared to the past couple of movies that we've done, where it's like
Thor
they're really
2.
from like
Dude, I was snoozing during that one.
we all were. See, I guess we'll just go ahead and get to overall because this is a
Yeah.
pretty basic.
Jackson, what
movie.
do you give this movie overall?
What's your
Listen,
solid
yeah.
10 out of 10? No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Where?
Based off of the last time you saw it, which
Okay.
was 2015.
So I've said this multiple times. I'm not a big funny Marvel movie guy.
Okay, he doesn't like the jokes.
I'm not. I am the action packed.
Yeah, he doesn't like the funnies.
Consider like your favorite movies of the Dark Knight trilogy. That makes sense.
Yeah, and so
Doesn't
like
the funnies.
that's why like Thor is not up there, especially the last Thor. Love and Thunder. I did not like Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I didn't love it either.
Bit
It
too
was.
much.
It's just too funny for me.
You're a
That's-
Captain America person.
I was that
That's
or
very
I mean
fantastic.
Multiverse of Madness with Dark Strange. That was like a darker side of Marvel.
Love
I love it. So I would go.
Heck yeah.
I'd go 6 for Ant-Man.
Okay.
Wow.
That's shockingly low, but
yeah.
I think
I
give you the
just-
benefit
I
of the
think I
doubt.
gave Thor the Dark World a 6.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
not the biggest funny comedy
That's
Marvel guy.
fair.
It's also been a
because-
while since you've seen it.
Because
so.
like it
That's
has
not the
been.
funnies.
I don't know. I mean, when I'm going to watch a Marvel movie, I'm not trying to laugh the whole time. I'm trying to. Oh, that was a really good fight scene. Oh, what's gonna happen next? Not. Wow. Knee slapper. Funny joke.
See what you did there.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
that's how
know.
it
That's
felt.
just that's
See
that's
what
like
you-
I feel like when we get to like Infinity War and Endgame, it's really
Yeah.
start being a lot better.
yeah.
See, the thing is, Infinity War and Endgame, they're like a combination of two because there's funny parts.
Because
There
they
is
do a
funny
good
parts.
because they do a good mix.
Yes, But
within
like
the action
when
songs.
Marvel movies strictly focus on let's see how funny we can be, it's not my
So
thing.
the new Thor you probably
Because like that was just
Thor Ragnarok
Yeah, I
was a good mix, but
this
agree.
new. I don't know. If I want to go watch a comedy movie, I'm gonna go watch
Step
Brothers.
Brothers.
Step Brothers.
Wow, we said that at the same time. That
You
was
talk about
sick.
Step Brothers all the
I
time. John.
love
Yes, you do.
Step
You
Brothers.
mentioned Step
What's
Brothers,
the
never
news
Step
video?
Brothers.
My
Let's do
name,
it.
my
Let's
name
do
is
it.
my name in the Street Theater Fantasy Football League is Catalina Wine
Yeah,
Mixing.
it is. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll go 6. I
That was
mean,
fantastic.
it's
All right,
Okay.
just not one of my
just
personal
an average movie to you.
Just average.
All right, we'll go down the line. I love this movie. This is actually one of my favorites. Honestly, it's way up there. I really like this one. I think the casting is great. I think Paul Rudd does an amazing job. I like the tongue-in-cheek. I think it's a good blend of tongue-in-cheek plus.
This movie handles it well.
Yeah, I think they handle it well. There's a really great, serious dynamic between him and his daughter and all that, and I think they do that really, really well. Baskin Robbins always find out. That's hilarious. No, I think this movie's done really well. The villain is solid. I mean, he could have been maybe a little more developed, but he's a one-shot villain.
He's
so
a one-shot
matter.
villain.
Well, maybe for now, because with the rumors of him becoming MODOK in the third one.
What the heck? Really? Whoa,
That's a rumor.
Okay.
That's a rumor.
That's fun.
How is he not dead?
Because
he
he's just in
like-
the quantum realm.
Dude, every single
It's
bone,
another
He
universe,
like
guys.
imploded.
No one is
dog.
ever dead.
every single
one's ever
It's
bone,
true, but he like imploded.
every single
dog.
bone in his
He just-
body
he just
broke.
shrinks.
I don't know if he shrinks. I think he
And,
like
he-
dies.
Did you guys not hear that they're making the Iron Man 4? RDJ's coming back.
RDJ just RDJ.
Bro, what?
I really like this movie. It's definitely up there for me. I really enjoy this one. I'm gonna give it like a. It's not quite 9 territory. I'm gonna give it like an 8.7.
That's fair.
Wow, dude,
Yeah.
that's insane. The past 3 movies, me and Logan have come up with the same exact number.
You're
Oh, here's
8.7.
here's my reason for it being a 6. I gave No Way Home a 10.
Every review you've been in, you've given a 10.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But he hasn't been in
No
that
Way
many.
Home.
Okay,
Just
I like
those
Batman,
two.
No Way Home. Those are both 10 out of 10 movies in my opinion.
Hey,
So like,
Zack Snyder goes all the way.
in terms of
Dude, it's either a 10 or 1. There's no.
in terms of comparing that to No Way Home, I don't know.
That's
Just
fair.
not your kind of movie.
Just not my style.
That's fair.
I'm sorry, guys.
No Wong, 0 out of 10.
No Wong
No
or
Happy.
Happy.
No Wong or Happy.
I was wondering
0
when
out of
Happy was
10.
going to get mentioned.
There
this
is
time.
Luis though,
No,
so
There's Luis. That's a good,
he's kind of
decent
good.
substitute. So you said you're using the 8.7.
I'm using. Yeah, I was literally gonna. The number I had was 8.6, but I'm gonna just because I want to be as cool as Logan is. I'm gonna bump it up to an 8.7.
It's a good, it's a good ranking.
It's simple. It does what it needs to do. As bad as Evangeline Lilly's hair is, but my favorite part of this movie is Michael Douglas as Hank Pym, and I think all the casting is good. All the fight scenes are good. Solid.
Anyhow.
So I think for me, this is definitely a favorite in the MCU for me. The comedy worked well for me. I loved how just a different kind of movie this was. Like, we hadn't seen Ant-Man in something like this before. This made Scott Lang as Ant-Man just as popular, if not more popular than
Yeah,
Hank
for real. I
Pym as
hated
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man before this movie. I thought Ant-Man was lame. I was like, dog, you just shrink. You're stupid.
He shrinks and
You're
grows.
stupid.
Stupid. You just be small.
Get a real superpower,
Get,
idiot.
get big, kid.
But for me, I'm
What's
actually
the power?
going to say a 9 for me. I would say this is a 9 movie.
Okay. All right.
And I don't think it's
respect.
gonna
Man, I pooped on this movie. I'm
Go
sorry.
see it again,
Keep-
John.
keep-
I need to watch it again.
Go
I
watch
guess.
it again.
I'm
It's pretty
sorry.
good.
But I'm going to say a 9 for me. It's one of my favorites in the MCU. It's always a movie I really love just going back to rewatch. There's nothing too crazy going on with this movie. It's just fun. I love all the casting. I love all the characters. And yeah, I'm sticking with a 9. And it's probably going to stay as a 9. So, well, if the third one gets close to it, we'll see. But the second one doesn't.
I like it. It's okay.
It's good, but it's not. It's not this level.
I forgot. About
alright.
it. Jackson didn't know it existed, so
Yeah.
that's
so-
that's kind of how I feel.
Let me
I've
see
seen
that
it.
review. Never seen it before.
Hey, they get small and they get big at some point.
Yeah.
But that's going to do it for our review of Ant-Man.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I mean,
so even though this isn't the next view we're going to record,
this
because we're
is
doing
next
this,
Civil War stuff.
yeah, next time is Captain America: Civil War,
Sick.
one of the best.
It's very good.
Solid
Yeah,
film.
I actually would love to be part of that. I
Solid
love Civil
film,
War.
bro.
Well, we're gonna try because
Sebastian Stan.
we're hoping to get somebody back for Civil War review.
Is it that boy Taylor?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say it now. Hopefully Taylor's going to be making a comeback in this video, but we'll see. We shall see.
He'll kidnap you.
But anyways, that's going to do it for Ant-Man. And let us know what you guys thought of it. And stay tuned for our ranking of Phase 2 coming up soon.
See you later, Webheads.
Ah! That's in my line. Bye, Webheads!
Not just me.